Crazy Joe here with Big Dog Jimmy with a prediction for the Ultimate Fighter 23 finale on July 8th. We have Jingliang, the Leech, versus Anton, the Professor Zafir. Zafir, I believe is how you say his last name. If you know me and you've been subscribed to the channel, you know sometimes I butcher words and shit. So if you don't know, I had a brain injury when I was 3 years old and ended up with trauma, dyslexia. I could get into it with you, but I have a video up about it. But anyways, so this video is not about that. This video is about this prediction for this fight. This should be an intense one in the welterweight division, as almost every welterweight fight is intense and awesome. So anyways, the Lee is 10-4 in his pro career. Anton is 7-2 in his pro career, and this is going to be very interesting when these two men collide. The Leech, he's got 2 wins by TKO, KO, 5 by submission, 3 by decision. It says he's never been KO'd or TKO'd in his pro MMA career. He's lost once by submission, 3 times by decision. He is coming off of a loss to Nakamura, I believe is how you say his name, by a rear naked choke. He beat Lima by KO prior to that. He had lost to Talib by split decision. He won his UFC debut at UFC 173 by split decision over David Michaud. And he goes 3 fights, loses, 3 fights, loses, 3 fights, loses, win-loss is how his record breaks down for wins and losses. For Anton, the Professor, he's got 3 wins by KO, TKO, 3 by submission, 1 by decision. It says he's lost twice by KO, TKO. He's never been submitted. He's never lost to the judges either. So he's coming off of a loss to James Mutasari by UFC 193 in his UFC debut, a TKO loss. He was on a 5-fight winning streak prior to that loss, and with the TKO was his last win before coming to the UFC. And he had his pro career started with 2 wins, a loss, and a 5-fight win streak, and then a loss. This is going to be a very interesting, intense fight. I am going with the Professor Anton Zafir to win this one. I believe he is going to win this one by submission. I know he hasn't won by submission in a while. You get your back, he takes it and gets in a submission and hits you with the rear naked choke. And it just so happens that that is how Jingliang Jingliang, the Leech, had lost his last fight. Will he lose again the same way, or will he win? Big Dog Jimmy thinks he's going to win, and he is going to win with a guillotine choke over Anton, the Professor Zafir, and give him his first loss by submission. I think this is going to be a very fun fight for this event. There's going to be a lot of cool fights for that week with UFC Fight Night 90, the UFC Ultimate Fighter Finale 23, and then UFC 200. It is going to be awesome. Hit that subscribe button here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy for UFC predictions, combat sport, MMA, and more. With reviews, reactions, reenactments, and much more here at Crazy Joe's Galaxy. If you like the video, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, and leave a comment about anything and everything we said down below.